Hey, I'm here again. The question I have for you today is, do you feel like your life is falling apart? Do you feel like your life is not getting anywhere? Well, I'm here to tell you, let's look at it for a second. What I mean by falling apart, you had a job. It doesn't seem like you're getting anywhere on that job, right? You're at a dead end. There's no sense of promotion. You didn't even go to school for that job. You regret even waking up the day before to get up for the next morning just to go to that job. The only way you're doing it because you're trying to keep your funds together, trying to keep your lights on and things of that sort. Or you might be in a relationship that at one time it gave you all kinds of pleasure. It gave you a sense of peace with your brother or your sister, or with your parents, or with your children. Or it could have been that you had a relationship with someone that you cared about, or a friend, a co-worker. But now that relationship has turned on you, and you thought they had you, but all of a sudden now you see they don't, and they're draining you because they're pulling so much from you instead of giving instead of pouring into you. That kind of relationship. Or it might be that your health seems to be a little shaky. Every time you get one thing seen about, something else creeps up on you and causes some issues with your health. And the doctors can't seem to find a way to do it. And they seem to get irritated with you because you're coming to them with something else. And the people around you get tired of you complaining about everything else that's going on with you. It's like you're just falling apart. Or you could be in a situation where you're just mentally tired. Or your finances are just messed up. Every time you try to save 3 dimes, you have to spend 4 quarters. Those kind of things, like your life is just falling apart. Well, whether you know it or not, when you have a jigsaw puzzle, the first thing you do is you dump the pieces on the table, and then you start fumbling through them to arrange them in a way that you can at least find out the borders, or however you're going to try to do it, to see anything that would look like it will fit together. And when you do that, it comes to a time that you have to separate the pieces. And then as you start putting them together, you start noticing that you start seeing some things about to come forth because some pieces are fitting. And now you get excited because those pieces are fitting. It's the same way with your life. There are some times that God has to allow some things to happen to pull you apart, to pull some situations from you. Because there's some pieces in our life that we have forced together that we thought fit, but just were not the way they're supposed to be. God sometimes has to pull apart from you some relationships that's keeping you from reaching the destiny or the goal that He has created you for to live. There's some jobs He had to pull away from you out of your life so that you can grow into what you want to be financially. There are some things that God has to pull from you in order to put it back together so where it can fit properly. God has already made a pre-packaged plan for your life. But in order to get there, the pieces of your life have to be arranged in the way that they will fit, in the way that you will start to see the big picture. He cannot let you see the picture before you get there, because if you do the full picture before you arrive at your destiny, you would probably go to take a detour and go another route other than what God wanted you to go, and then you would mess it up. So sometimes He has to allow you to be too close to the mirror or too close to the picture, but He cannot reveal it to you, because if He did, you would try to make pieces fit that did not belong. So all I'm simply saying is this. You're thinking your life is falling apart. It is, because God is pulling some things and arranging some things in your life so that you can achieve the full destiny that God has ordained you to have. But I'm also telling you this, that your life is falling together, falling into place. It's not falling apart. It's falling into place. Everything that you're going through are pieces of the puzzle of your life that God is arranging so you can achieve the goal that He has designed you to be here for. So don't sweat it. If you had to lose some people, let them go. They didn't fit. If you let a job have to move, let it go. It didn't fit. If there's some things, some arrangements that you've had with companies or organizations or something that didn't work, let it go, because it did not fit. You cannot take everybody with you to the next level of your anointing. because they don't fit. So again, I'm telling you this. Your life is not falling apart. Just trust me. It's falling into place. I hope this video encouraged you. If it did, share it. Peace.